The ZARA sale just started. I already received my package, so I thought I would share some of the items that I picked up, and I am also going to maybe sprinkle in a couple of tips here and there. And yeah, let's get started. All right, so the first item I have here, these are a pair of, I was gonna say shorts, they're not, it's a skort. So it's a skirt short combo. So this is what it looks like. I'm very into black, so hopefully you guys don't mind that I have a black top on and I'm showing black items. But this is the first item. It's a skort, and yeah, it's a little hard to show, but it has a panel at the front and then a little belt. I don't even know if it's real. It might be real. I don't know if it tightens at all, but I actually got this in extra small, and I don't really know why I got it in extra small because normally I would say my size is a small. Part of me wants to say that the website or something said that it ran large, and so that's why I thought it'd be okay to get it extra small, but I will say this fits extra small. It's a little snug. I can still zip it up and everything, but it's a little snugger than I would like. Yeah, this one is sitting in a maybe. Why it's in a maybe, I do like it. I do have another skort that is black as well, and it looks very similar to this. So I don't know if I can justify having both of them. That's this first item, and yeah, I'm just wearing it with the top that I currently have on, which is also from ZARA. It is almost a little bit of a mock neck, and then it's just short sleeves, and it has a kind of stretchy fabric. I don't know if this top is in the sale, but I thought I'd mention it since I am wearing it with these shorts or skort. All right, going on to the next item, we have a pair of cargo pants. Now cargo, I feel like is having a little bit of a moment. I think, I'm not really involved too much in trends, but this is just something that I saw and I was like, oh, that kind of looks cool. Maybe I want to try it out. And here they are. So it's gonna be very hard for me to show them on camera, but I will have cutaway clips as I did in my last fashion-y kind of video. But yeah, I love the color. I love green and black together. It definitely gives a little bit of camo feel. I am really sad about the size that I got. I'm not sure why, but I got a size 6, which is bigger than I usually get. I think, again, on the website, they might have said something like runs small, and then so I decided to get a larger size, but I really should have gone with my regular size because these are just really long and also just really wide too. The bottoms are very wide. They drag on the floor, which I'm okay with the look of it, but practicality wise, I don't really want my clothes dragging on the floor and getting dirty and muddy. So that's a little bit upsetting because I really like these. I'm gonna see right after I finish this video if they still have these. ZARA is a website that the sales are really difficult to get an item that you want in time because they literally sell out super fast. That's a tip. Stock your cart before the sale. Sometimes a couple of days before, they will actually preview their sales, so they'll tell you which items are on sale so you can bookmark that. And once you have your list, you can be ready to go on the day of that the sale goes live. A lot of times the app goes live before the website, so you have a better time of getting the items that you want if you download the app. It's usually about an hour right before, but even in an hour, I think that ZARA shoppers are crazy, so they literally buy out all the stock. And I'm one of those people included. I bought through the app, I quickly checked out. I'm pretty sure the sale started at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and I checked out at 6:05 p.m. So I already had my list of the things that I wanted to buy. I literally had my credit card saved. I checked out immediately, just hoping that none of the items that I really wanted were out of stock. So that's a tip to you. Getting back onto these cargo pants, I really like them. They have that cargo classic style of having a side pocket. This pocket is huge because the leg just goes wider and wider at the end. And it has an added detail of having this strap, which makes it extra cargo-y feel. It almost teeters a little bit too trendy and a little less basic kind of items. Okay, so let's go on to the next item. All right, next item we have here is another top. This is the last I guess, top that I purchased. I really love this like green color. This dark kind of green color is so nice. And as I am holding it up to my body, you can tell it is I was gonna say lopsided, but that's like has a negative connotation. I'll say asymmetrical. So it's asymmetrical top. So this side is a little bit like off the shoulder. It's like a little bit short sleeve, but off the shoulder and ruched. And then this side is like almost like a tank top. So it's like a weird hybrid between like a t-shirt and a tank top. This is a weird haul because almost everything that I got it in like not my correct size, which is usually a small. I'm usually small in a top and then like a 4 in bottoms, which I think is like a small. This one, I literally got it in a large. I decided to go large just because these kind of tops at ZARA, I feel always run really small and tight. I really like it. So, am I gonna keep it? I don't know, because I don't really know if this is too trendy of an item to be like a weird asymmetrical top, but you know, it was only, I think like $16, so I don't think it was like terrible. You know, if it was anything above 20, I'd probably say it's a no. So, still deciding on this, yeah. All right, this one I have here. This is very similar to, was it the first item I showed? I think so. This is another skort. And here's what it looks like. It has these 2 buckles here, and then it has some pleating at the front. And it has the same shorts kind of look at the back where, oh, this one doesn't actually have the little pockets or faux pockets. Okay, so spoiler, this one is actually going up back. I don't like this one as much, and there are a multitude of reasons why I don't like this one compared to the first skort that I showed. For one thing, the fabric is so different. In comparing that other skort with this one, the fabric feels so thin compared to the other one. The other one, it felt heavier, it felt like thicker. This one, it feels definitely more flimsy. Maybe, you know, it's a summer fabric, so maybe that could be it. I am not quite sure, but you know, that kind of indicates maybe a little bit of lower quality. The second thing I don't like about it is this pleating. This pleating at the front is like really odd. I think that when I turn to the side, this pleating like sticks out a little bit. Yeah, and also I'm just noticing it doesn't have the pockets. So I'm like, they're so similar, the 2 that I bought, the previous skort and this skort. I don't think I'll keep this one. You know, it was just a curiosity item. I was just curious if I would like it, but yeah, I think this is gonna go back. Or I definitely know it's gonna go back. Another ZARA tip when shopping the sale is that, well, it's not necessarily a tip, it's just information about the ZARA sale. Usually in a whole like annual year, ZARA will have 2 sales a year. So they have this one, which is the one that is end of June, I think going into July. And then they have another one that is Black Friday, almost bleeding as well into like the winter holidays. So it almost lasts from like end of November to like middle of January. So they have 2 sales a year. And yeah, I think that's the best time to do it. Best time to buy it from ZARA. I think that it's not super well known when their sales happen, but if you really want to shop some of the items that are on sale at ZARA, you know, those are some good times to stay alert. Another tip, not necessarily a tip, just a little bit of information about the ZARA sale. All right, these 2 I'm going to put together because they are essentially the same exact pair of pants, although they are just in different colors. So, sticking to the cargo theme, this is another pair. They almost look exactly the same. They're the same exact green color, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think they are. And this one is, or these pair are a little bit less trendy, I'll say that. They have the same cargo side pocket as the previous pair, but these ones do not have that little strap. So I think it makes it a little bit more approachable if you are thinking of getting into the cargo pant trend. And yeah, so here's what it looks like. It has 2 front pockets, 2 back pockets. The pockets are a little bit different. The previous one had a flat pocket. This one is just a, what is this pocket called? A slip pocket? They have these little belt things here, which I just noticed. I don't know how I didn't notice them before. They flare out a little bit less than the previous ones, so they don't drag on the floor as much, even though I think they could be maybe about the same length. They're just too large. I got this in a 38 euro, which is a US 6. And again, it must have said something like this item ran small, so that's why I got it, or yeah, small, that's why I got it in a larger size. But I think I really should have just gone with my previous size because I do think that these are a little bit large, and that does make me feel a little bit sad. So I'll quickly show you the other pair just because they're the same exact one except in black. So not really much else to share besides that. I think, now I'm not sure what the rise is. It says, okay, it's a mid-rise, but this one, oh, okay. So this one I did get it in actually in my right size. Yeah, okay, so I remember when I tried it on, the black ones definitely felt a little bit smaller, but I still feel like if they had a size in between, like a 2 and a 4, like if they had a 3, I think that would be my perfect size because I think 4 still feels like maybe a little bit larger, but 2 would probably feel a little bit too tight. So maybe if they had like a 3, I know that they don't do 3s, but yeah, that's just me wishfully thinking. So I have to make the decision, I guess, on my own if I want to stick with a 4 or maybe if I want to go to a 2. So here's the pocket and then here's the bottoms of the pants. But yeah, very happy with these, and I was actually very happy with the price of them. They were literally only like $16. So I'm pretty sure they're the exact same price that I paid for that green top. And these are like a whole pair of pants. So I thought these were a really great buy. And because they're such a good buy, they're probably out of stock. I really got to stop this video and probably go onto the ZARA sale and see if I can get a better size for myself. But yeah, so these are the sale items that I bought, but I actually have a bonus one. So let me grab that really quickly. My last item kind of leads me into my last tip. So if you shop the ZARA sale online, the only way that you can get free shipping is if you pay $70, I believe, in full price items. I think if you are preparing for the ZARA sale and you already have your cart filled with all the items that you want, a good thing to do before, if you really want to get the free shipping, is go to the new category and then just kind of select like $70 worth of stuff. Now that may make you like actually keep the items if you really like it, but for this item, I kind of knew going into it I wouldn't really like it. So yeah, it was just an item that was above $70 and I thought I'd quickly add it to my cart. So yes, so that's a tip. Some people don't know that, I think. Yeah, I shop mostly online too. I don't really like going into store, especially during sales, because there's a lot of people. It's pretty chaotic in there. If you've gone into a store during the sale, there's like clothes everywhere. It's all, you know, crazy and intertwined, and you can't really find items. It's oftentimes very picked through. The fitting rooms have a huge line. So yeah, I mostly like to shop online. So here's the last item. This is not a sale item. This is just an item that I bought full price. I got it in a size small, and this one was $79.90. And yes, I bought it because it was literally a tick above like $70. It's hard to get something on there that's exactly $70. So this one was like $10 more, but yeah. So I tried this one on just because, hey, I bought it, might as well try it on, even though I knew I kind of wouldn't keep it. But I will say, it is a little bit better than what I expected. So this is, I believe it's a linen like dress. It's gonna be really hard for me to show because it's not ironed, it's pretty big, it's pretty shapeless. So yeah, I'll insert clips again, but this is a linen dress. It has a tie waist, so it comes with the tie, and I believe it's linen. Let me actually make sure it's linen. Oh, it actually might be cotton. Okay, so I read the tag, it's actually cotton. But in any case, I'll still return it. The only reason I got this, like I said, is because it was something above $70 that I could buy with all my items to get free shipping, and then I'll just send the items that I don't want back as well as this item. So yeah, why I don't really want to keep this item. I like the color, it's black. Of course, I love black, but I just don't really like the fabric that much. A reason why I was talking about linen, even though I found out this is not linen, is because I don't really like fabrics that wrinkle. These kind of fabrics, linens, these kind of cottons, they are very prone to wrinkles. And let's be honest, I am a lazy girl. I do not like really taking care too much of my items. I like to throw it on and just walk out the door. I'm like lazy in that way. So the chances of me steaming this are like none. I probably will never steam this, and it's too much of upkeep to keep. And for that reason, for that sole reason, this is probably a no. And the other reason is that I don't think that this is an item that's crafted like extremely well. Like you're paying almost like, yeah, you're paying like $80 for this thing. And I'm finding here, like even, I wasn't even paying attention, but here on the button, there's like a little piece of thread hanging off of it. And I noticed too, I don't know if it'll show in the video clip, but towards like the front, like neckline area, there's a little bit of another thread pulling. I just noticed as I was like throwing this around too, that there's more threads. It's not a very well-made dress. It involves too much upkeep. It doesn't really look too flattering on my body. I will say it is very good for my height. I am a petite person. I'm not that tall. And I do find that this cuts off at a very nice length. It like shows a little bit ankle. And another pro is that the fabric is actually super lightweight. So even though this is black and a kind of midi-ish long dress, it doesn't feel like warm. It doesn't feel warm. Like I can imagine myself going out in this 80-degree weather and still being okay, because the fabric, it feels flowy, it feels light. It does feel, you know, suitable for warmer weather. But this is not really an item that I really wanted. It's just an item for me to get free shipping. So that's it. Those are the items that I got at ZARA. Those are a couple of tips I sprinkled here and there if you're shopping the ZARA sale. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it's a lot of like the same kind of styles, the same kind of colors, just black, green, that's pretty much it. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in another one. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Bye.